you're just tuning in, welcome to the Gilbert Gottfried Show.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the hilarious times when game shows rivaled anything you'd see on a sitcom.
You just go, what did it, what?
Number 20. Patricia Heaton is bad at math. Who wants to be a millionaire? Math teachers everywhere felt seen on this day. On a special celebrity edition of Millionaire, Regis Philbin sits down with Everybody Loves Raymond star Patricia Heaton, and it is a train wreck from the word go.
You know I went to Ohio State, right? I don't know that much.
You're a graduate.
Ohio State's a very good school. I just didn't spend enough time in the classroom.
A simple question about converting US dollars to euros leaves her spinning out so bad she has to use her lifeline. But even that doesn't help her. The host takes pity on her, essentially walking her through the problem in a way that would never happen if it weren't the celebrity edition. The audience screams with relief when she finally gives the right answer. It is as cringeworthy as it is funny.
A 30 quarter.
Number 19. Brad's score. Jeopardy!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Jeopardy Comedy Hour.
Things get personal during a tournament of champions between Ken Jennings, James Holzhauer, and Brad Rutter. At the end of round 1, Rutter is in last place, having earned no money. When the scores reset to 0 at the start of the second round, Holzhauer's playful and childish jab that Rutter's score is still on the board draws groans from the audience. Alex Trebek suddenly realizes with stunning clarity how tough the competition has gotten.
It's gotten to be that kind of competition, hasn't it?
It's a great reminder that it really is just a game, and even the smartest guys around can still act like children. Number 18. Fish Love. Wheel of Fortune. Confidence can only take you so far in life, as evidenced by this hopeful but misguided Wheel of Fortune contestant. The letters for this short and sweet clue flashed quickly, as they do, leading our eager player to ring in with a guess.
Edgar. Fish love?
This was quite a few years before The Shape of Water came out, so probably not what they were going for here. He very quickly realized how ridiculous that response was, prompting him to apologize, which in itself is an objectively hilarious thing for him to do. Stuff your sorries in a sack, buddy, because we're still laughing at your bewildering response.
You know, sometimes the acoustics are bad, and I thought I heard you say fish love.
Number 17. Betty White destroys the magic toaster. Super password. After more than 1,000 episodes, this password spinoff was ending its run, and all bets were off. Frequent panelist Betty White fails to lead her partner to the correct answer.
Oh, it's tough to tear up a rubber one, you know that? Oh, let's just throw it.
She takes the host's magic toaster machine that provides the secret words and hurls it across the set in played-up anger. It's so weird to see our favorite Golden Girl have such a hot temper. The whole thing devolves into a free-for-all when host Bert Convy eggs her on to do it again, and she shatters his magic toaster on the soundstage floor. Well, it is the series finale after all. It's not like they're using it again.
We never have to worry about the magic toaster
But
again.
that's terrible to destroy things like that. That's bad. Naughty Betty.
Yeah,
Terrible.
bad Betty.
Number 16. It's a refrigerator. Classic concentration. In his early days of hosting Jeopardy, Alex Trebek was also lending his cool style to classic concentration.
This is ridiculous. This isn't Jeopardy.
It's a dream, Dorothy. Go along with it. Anything can happen in a dream.
He deploys his famously dry wit in this segment, where a presenter is showcasing one of the prizes and everything starts to go wrong. The presenter, named Marjorie, is demonstrating a fridge when its contents begin to fall out and she loses her footing on the platform, collapsing into embarrassed laughter. Trebek, being helpful, explains to her what a fridge is since she clearly has no idea how to behave around one.
Marjorie, it's a refrigerator. I know you're not used to those. They're appliances. They go in the home, and you'll find it in the kitchen.
This is just one of the reasons we love him. He was always so helpful. Number 15. Pork. Family Feud. Steve Harvey loves to play up his complete confusion at a family's dumb answers. The Brown family's unique answers nearly break him.
What? What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
From the jump, they come up with wild answers to the survey question about things that follow the word pork. Pumpkin's heavy accent has Steve Harvey thinking she's saying pork lawn instead of pork loin.
L-I-O-N, Lord.
Oh.
Pork lawn.
Glad you spelled it, cuz the hell is a pork lawn?
Will's answer, pork upine, is even crazier. His family cheers him on, even though there's no way it's up there, and Harvey correctly predicts this moment is going to live on in YouTube infamy.
It's number one. Oh, my mama. Pow. It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I tell you what, it's gonna be number one on YouTube, but...
Number 14, Ken Jennings' X-rated answer, Jeopardy. Long before he replaced the late Alex Trebek as host, contestant Ken Jennings was in the middle of his legendary run on Jeopardy. He may have won millions, but not every answer was a winner. In this appearance, Jennings answers a question whose answer was rake, with a potentially censor-unfriendly response.
This term for a long-handled gardening tool can also mean an immoral pleasure seeker. Ken.
What's a hoe?
No.
His cheeky smile as he says it is kind of precious. Whether or not he knows it isn't correct is up for interpretation. By this point in the show, he's beating both opponents by nearly $1,500, and there's room to have a little fun.
And you want to hear something strange? Ken wants to come back and play again tomorrow.
Number 13, Not Risking It. Family Feud. Do you hear that? It's the sound of two husbands who know better. A leading question has two men completely unwilling to answer.
Which of the 7 dwarfs describes your wife in bed?
Even Steve Harvey stays quiet. This is the kind of survey that makes you think the Family Feud writers want to break up some marriages. It becomes a standoff until finally one of them is brave enough to answer.
Terry!
This is just to get up on the boards. Bashful?
Bashful. Bashful.
We don't know whether it's funny or really telling that no one seemed to remember happy was also an option.
Happy, ma'am. That's me. And this is Dopey. He don't talk none.
You mean he can't talk?
He don't know. He never tried.
Number 12. A group of what? Wheel of Fortune. Solving puzzles can be nerve-wracking. It's especially tricky when the clue is as vague as the word people. It's kind of a rare thing to see the Wheel of Fortune crowd get this rowdy, but contestant Joe goes a little too off base with his guess.
A group of pill pushers?
Host Pat Sajak has to step in and remind him that this is a family show, but then the torture just goes on. The contestants still can't get a grasp on the puzzle on the second attempt.
A group of wheel wishes.
We don't know what wheel wishes are, but the correct answer, in case you were wondering, is well-wishers. Number 11. Ruby Jean wants to play. The Price is Right. Like every game show, there are rules and protocols, but Ruby Jean was so excited when her name was called, she tore right down the aisle, past her other opponents, and ran right up to join Bob Barker on stage.
Ruby Jean, right over here, Ruby Jean. Right here, Ruby Jean. There you are.
The adrenaline is pumping so hard she can barely understand what Barker is saying to her. Instead of just telling her to go to her rightful spot with the other contestants, he leads her to realize she just blew past the bidding portion of the game.
Will you explain to them why you get to play and they don't?
Didn't mean to tell them.
What?
I'm up here.
Her horrified scream when she realizes what she's done is so endearing. Even Barker can't be mad at the enthusiasm. Number 10. Pretty match game. Is there anything more embarrassing than accidentally telling a woman she has pretty nipples?
I can't believe I just said that.
Maybe, but this is certainly up there.
We present Karen Lesko. Hi, Karen. Hi. You know John?
Yes, we do. While chatting up contestants Karen and John, host Gene Rayburn turns to John and compliments Karen's pretty nipples.
Doesn't she have pretty nipples, pretty dimples there?
He is quick to course correct and says that she has pretty dimples before squirming and withdrawing into himself like a turtle. You can tell that Gene was supremely embarrassed, which makes the clip that much funnier. Luckily, Karen is a good sport and takes it in stride. Freudian slip or simple slip of the tongue? You be the judge.
This lady has very pretty dimples.
Number 9. The Fainting Contestant. The Price is Right. To be honest, we don't know how more game show winners don't just up and collapse upon winning thousands of dollars.
What's going on?
You fainted.
Oh.
The Price is Right contestant Arlene seemingly cannot handle the fact that she just won the showcase, and her body completely shuts down on stage.
You win, Arlene.
While fainting is never funny, there's something hilarious about the way her body falls out of frame when the camera zooms in on her face. What makes it even better is hearing Bob nonchalantly declare that she's all right, almost as if comforting a toddler who'd just taken a tumble.
She's all right.
Number 8. September. Family Feud. The fast money round of Family Feud can be a goldmine of stupidity. Contestants are forced to give answers under a time constraint, which often results in a lot of rushed thinking and brain farts.
Screw it. Brain fart. Don't you hate those?
And this is the brain fart to end all brain farts. When asked during what month's pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant, Kathy famously answered September. And the best part? She didn't seem to realize her mistake.
What months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
It's not until the audience starts laughing that she realizes something is wrong and acts accordingly. The comforting, well, you tried hand from Richard Dawson is just icing on the cake.
The lesson is never try.
Number 7. Snake Charmer, catchphrase. We can only imagine what the censors were thinking with this one.
Snake charmers, flying carpets. You came to us at a complicated time.
During this episode of Catchphrase, a square is taken away on the board, and the contestants are left with what appears to be a banana doing something very suggestive.
290 pounds. What do you think it is?
Everyone cannot help but crack up, and it only gets worse from there. Another square is taken away, revealing Yellow Man's snake friend, who is seemingly playing along. While it's eventually revealed to be his cane and not his walking stick, it took almost every square to finally get that vital piece of information. The image itself and the incredibly awkward, drawn-out process makes this moment game show gold.
Snake charmer.
Number 6. Superman and Spider-Woman, Wheel of Fortune. Someone clearly doesn't know their superheroes.
You will soon find out.
Which is weird, considering these two are like the biggest superheroes of all time. While solving the fictional character's clue that is clearly Superman and Wonder Woman, the contestant proudly declares that it is Superman and Spider-Woman.
We'd like to solve the puzzle.
Go ahead.
Superman and Spider-Woman.
We have no idea where he got spider from, considering the word clearly contains both a W and an N. We'll chalk it up to a harmless and unfortunately televised brain fart. But that doesn't mean we can't laugh at it. At least he quickly realizes his mistake. Too bad he didn't say it the first time.
No, that is not.
Wonder Woman.
Number 5. Some guy in Normandy, Jeopardy. During Final Jeopardy of the teen tournament, contestant Leonard Cooper hilariously wrote, "Who is some guy in Normandy? But I just won $75,000. And while he certainly did that, he could very well have lost.
Now we go to Leonard Cooper. He's looking pretty happy.
If his competitor Neeli had gotten Final Jeopardy correct, he would have beaten Leonard by $400, and Leonard would have been in a very, very awkward situation. It's great to see Jeopardy contestants not taking themselves or their answers so seriously though, and this proves that the otherwise academic show can still be fun. It also proves that cockiness can be just as funny as it is irritating.
One of the things I love about the team tournament is these guys have marvelous senses of humor.
Number 4. Orange, Family Feud. Like we said, we all have our brain farts. Luckily for us, our slip-ups aren't televised and made into a laughingstock for millions of people. Family Feud contestant Joanne isn't so lucky.
Name a yellow fruit.
When asked to name a yellow fruit, Joanne confidently says orange before immediately recognizing her mistake and squirming in embarrassment and frustration.
Orange.
The bluntness of the answer is certainly hilarious, as is the silly answer itself. But perhaps what makes this moment so special is Joanne's reaction. She knows she messed up, and here we are over 40 years later still laughing at her mistake. It's almost as if she knew we would be.
You're orange, you moron.
Number 3, you fool, Hollywood Squares. If Hollywood Squares is remembered for anything, it will be this famous clip. It all starts when Gilbert Gottfried believes that, quote, having a child is the answer to the statement, quote, 94% of Hungarians, compared to only 46% of Americans, said doing this was necessary to be fulfilled.
Having a child.
When the contestant disagreed, Gottfried shouted, "You fool!" much to everyone's delight.
I disagree.
You fool!
What follows is pure pandemonium, as Gottfried calls both contestants fools after every question, And before long, other celebrities like Penn Jillette are joining in on the fun.
I'll agree.
You fool! You fool!
Only on Hollywood Squares can you call the contestant a fool and send everyone into hysterics.
Jay, you fool.
Number 2, in the newlywed game. The newlywed game is a gold mine of inappropriateness.
That's inappropriate.
But sometimes it skips straight past gleefully inappropriate and goes straight to crass. The women were asked what was the weirdest place they'd ever had the urge to make whoopee. Not understanding the question, one contestant answered in a very specific way, much to everyone's and especially her husband's delight. The clip was so controversial and infamous that it quickly became an urban legend, as future generations couldn't find the clip and didn't believe the people who recounted the story. Luckily, it was uncovered and brought back for all to see, and is now a piece of game show history.
He said it was in the car.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, NEKKID GRANMA, Family Feud.
Well, how the hell you think you're gonna win it with naked grandma? What's the chances of seeing somebody grandmama naked when you break in the house?
Yeah.
And why is that a concern of yours?
If you ask people what their favorite Family Feud moment is, this is bound to come up. When asked for something a burglar would not want to see upon entering a house, Rod enthusiastically screams, "NEKKID GRANMA."
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rod.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
Steve Harvey can't even manage to repeat the question. The answer itself, Rod's ridiculous passion for it, and Harvey's response all combine to create one of the funniest moments in game show history.
I don't want to see that either.
And the best part? He ended up getting the points. Sure, occupant is a bit of a stretch, but hey, it's technically correct. No one specified the occupant had to be clothed.
How did Wheeler come to be naked in the center of camp?
He was sleepwalking.
Did your favorite game show moment make the list? Tell us what we missed in the comments.
Now, sweetheart, we can get 50,000, but you've got to just think about this.
Oh, I can still answer it?
Yes.
Ah!